Alrighty guys, we're back home. I just wanted to do a video showing off our haul today. It was good. We had a good haul. Let me switch to the camera. So, we got 2 limits of mostly cockles. They're clams. We have like 1 or 2 butter clams, I believe. But 2 limits. We got a limit in there, a limit in here. Really nice sized ones too, like, that's pretty good. And then we got some seaweed, which I actually don't know how to prepare, but we'll be Googling that. We're making some seafood, some seafood soup or something with this, kind of like a miso type thing. And then Jess, while I was fishing, she found a limit of mussels. So we have a whole ton of mussels as well, which is exciting. We're actually going to smoke those mussels. So what we're doing right now is getting the cooler ready. What we have here and what we're doing is we're purging all of our clams and mussels. We have about 35 quarts of water and about 3% salinity. We use sea salt and mix it in there. It's cool water since we have them on ice, so we're trying to keep the temperature relatively similar. But what we're going to do is we're going to dump in all of these mussels. So yeah, we have all the cockles in here and a butter clam or 2. We're purging them because they have a lot of sand in their system and we don't want to eat that. So if you put them in clean salt water, and they filter, trying to find food, but there's nothing in there, so they basically just clean out their system with non-sandy water. And we're going to leave these sit about overnight. And we'll come back, and ideally we'll see a bunch of sand on the bottom, because they'll have purged it out. We'll come back tomorrow. Cook up some clams and mussels. Okay, so we got those clams purged. They have been sitting in salt water for a day or so. And now we're ready to clean them. So we're going to start with the mussels. What we're going to do is just rinse them, scrub them down a little bit. I'm going to put them in here. Jess is going to be boiling them in batches. And when they open up, we're going to take them out and then smoke them. So to clean these guys, get all the barnacles you can off. Just want to get any debris. Like I said, we're going to boil these and then basically take them out of their shell immediately so we can smoke them. Look how orange this one is. Crazy. If they still have the beard on them, you grab and then you can just peel it out, and it looks like they got kind of like an organ that holds it there. But as long as the beard's out. So, we got these all cleaned. We're going to do a quick rinse to make sure there's no grit. I want to have a sneak peek, because I haven't actually had fresh mussels, I don't think. It's like the mussels I've had before, but more intense. Maybe the very tiniest amount of grit. Not really. But yeah, check it out. Smoker's going. We're gonna go put those on foil, put them on the smoker for about 90 minutes. Next stop, grill. Let's do it. So yeah, we took these off a little early because they were already cooked and we didn't want to overcook them. Look how good they look. We're gonna cheers. Ow! We're gonna cheers another one. These are really good. I couldn't resist. We already started eating them. Cheers. Boop. Good. Good. So now we got the cockles, and we might have actually made a mistake. You want to make sure before you cook any of these clams or mussels that they're alive. You don't want to cook dead ones. We have a bunch in here, and you can see they're a little bit open. What you're supposed to do is tap on them, and then they close. Like this guy's closing, so I think he's alive. Just slowly. But we have some in here that aren't closing. Yeah, I think a lot of these might be close to dead, which is unfortunate. So yeah, it might be a good example. This guy's really open. If I tap on him, there's no response. Unfortunately, I think he's dead. And I don't really want to risk getting sick, so we're just going to toss these ones. And we learned our lesson, essentially, that we want to cook them the same day that we get them. We didn't aerate the water enough. We did it last night, but we didn't do it today, so they probably just ran out of oxygen. It turns out we made a huge mistake. I feel terrible, actually. I don't like wasting food or really taking creatures home that I'm not going to eat. I think we just left them purging too long and they ran out of oxygen, so we actually lost most of them. Learn from our mistake. Don't let them sit so long, or if you do, make sure they're properly aerated with water or new water, fresh water, or if you have a bubbler, do that. Or cook them sooner than 24 hours later. Purging them for 6 or 8 hours is probably more than enough. So we do have all of these ones which are still alive and good to cook. So we're going to go ahead and steam these up now. So you have our burner, you have a little bit of water, maybe an inch or so in there, inch and a half. We have this, which helps keep the clams off the bottom. The other way? Yep. Helps keep the clams off the bottom. So as soon as that starts boiling, we'll put the clams in and give them 5 to 7 minutes. And we'll have some cooked up clams. Alright, we're back. We cleaned out the cockles. They had a lot of poop in them, so we kind of made sure that we emptied as much as we can out. I've never actually had these. I have the butter and garlic simmering right now, so I'm going to toss a couple of these in here just to cook them up into something flavorful. Just getting a little color on them. Everything's good in butter and garlic. We're going to let them cool down and give them a taste. Now it's time to try our cockles with butter and garlic. Actually looks really good. I've never had one of these, so. Ooh, it's tough. Chewy. It's really sweet and much milder. Definitely has like that clam chowder flavor though. It was a success minus the one hold up where we killed a bunch of clams. But I'm going to air fry the surf perch with some Louisiana fish fry and make a fish taco out of it. And that'll be it. Finally, guys, we're here cooking up my 2 small fillets of the surf perch we caught. Should taste good. It'll give me enough for a fish taco for sure. All I'm doing is a very simple egg wash with Louisiana fish fry. Real quick, real easy. Take our fish fillet. In this case, it's quite literally enough just for one fish taco. Throw that in there. I like to do the dry hand, wet hand method, so I got this wet hand. With the dry hand, I just want to flip it over, pour some extra on there, pat it down. Just basically making sure this is sufficiently covered in this breading. And then all you do is toss it over here. Ooh, look at that. We're going to flip it once. So let's get this one going. Get that all eggy. Wet hand pass off to dry hand. Boom. And since these are so thin, they won't really take much time to cook, so that one will be ready to flip soon. Toss this on there. Right next to that first one. Frying up real nice. So you want each side to be just golden brown. And really when the breading's golden brown, the fish will be done cooked too. Because just how thin it is. These are ready to flip. Be real gentle with them. Oh wow, yeah, these are more than ready to flip. Should have been flipped a couple seconds ago. We got our lettuce or cabbage. Cabbage is probably better for this. Got our salsa. Got our tiny tortillas, our street taco tortillas, and some shredded cheese. And finally, sriracha mayo. Probably the most important ingredient because I love that. I love that stuff. I'm actually gonna make 2 of these because one fillet will be perfect for one taco. Boom. Bonus points if you can make it look artsy. Oh crap, I already messed up. That one looks good, yeah. We got my tacos here. Can't really see them, but they look delicious. Very delicious, I'm excited. That's very, I was actually worried that it kind of burnt it on that one side. It was not burnt at all, it was very good. Alrighty guys, I'm gonna go ahead and finish these tacos up. Had a great night, spent a lot of time cooking, a lot of time learning how to cook these mussels and cockles. Definitely learn from our mistakes. Don't wait too long to cook their cockles or clams or really anything. You know, as the rules always is you know, the fresher you can get seafood, the better. So cook those quick. Make sure you don't waste them like we did. Huge mistake there. But the rest of the night was great. The smoked mussels turned out great. The surf perch tacos are delicious so far. Thanks for joining. You know, definitely give me a comment below. You know, if you have any tips on keeping cockles alive, keeping mussels alive, or any ways that you prepare them that might be different than the way we did it. You know, this is like one of our first times collecting mussels and cockles. So if you got advice, you know, I'm all ears. But thanks for watching. I appreciate it. Definitely subscribe if you like my content. I try to push out a video every Tuesday, so you can look forward to that. Thanks for watching and take care. Cheers.